went up there, told Carson, hey, I'm here for Jordan. Is that okay? Can we still do the paper? He goes, oh yeah, it'd be great. So I was waiting on the papers to get processed and wrapped and all that, and I saw a gentleman outside, looked like something was, wrong or whatever, and so I went to the door and I noticed there was a man laying on the ground, and so I went outside and then that's when I saw it was Jess. The next day I wake up and I go to my chronological Bible reading, and I'm reading, and in Job 12:10 it said the life of every living thing is in His hand, as well as the breath of all mankind. And I was just like, wow, that's true, I mean, more true than I'd ever known it to be true. Watching somebody take a gasp of air, but then there be nothing. So Friday we planned to go over and see, which we did, and I think he was having a real rough day because of the medicine and stuff they put into him, and just kind of tossing and turning, but I don't think there was a lot of response necessarily, just a lot of movement because of the drugs. So we visited with the family, and then I said, do you care if I pray, for him? So I prayed, and for me, just thinking it was more for, the family, and when I got done, Jess says amen audibly. I can hear amen. And I was like, I looked at him and I was like, this is cool, because the last time I saw him, he was dead, And so I look at the family almost not dismissing that, but just thinking, that's all he can do, amen, this is awesome. So I'm looking at them, and almost like he's not in the room at this point, and he says, sometimes we just don't give God credit enough. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is a whole sentence, And so it was just a neat thing. And then Saturday morning, someone who I don't think even probably knew this went on, that just sends scriptures every so often. Saturday morning I wake up, and there's a text from Psalm 73:26, and it said, God is my strength and my portion. Even if my flesh and my heart will fail, but God is my strength and my portion forever. And I just thought, well, how true. It's kind of a bookend from breath to even if, our flesh and our heart fails, God's still the be-all and end-all. He's supreme and sovereign.
Because He's been with me for a long time.
Yes.
I don't know why He spared me, but it's something.
That's right. He sure did.
Christmas will be extra special this year. I mean, it is every year, but just knowing that after what we've been through with the family, and I don't know, it's not about the gifts this year,
Right.
It's more about God's love and being able to have Him still with us. That's what it's most about.
Right.
She's been tough.
Yeah, God's made me that way too.
You still are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something else that, He's done, is just given me the strength to be able to tell the kids what's going on, or, be strong enough for them and be able to do what I have to do for Him. And
Still, I'm still on feed 12 hours a day, and
God's got a plan for me, and we'll find out whenever He gets well enough and gets back on His feet, and see what He's got in store for him to get himself involved.